Good morning.
Morning.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Why do you sound depressed?
I'm not.
It's the rain and the wind, huh?
Good
Good morning, everybody.
The wind has worn me out.
Welcome to our Saturday coffee chat. Thank you for joining us. We've had a very, very busy week.
We've had fun.
We have.
It's been windy. Oh my God, it's been windy.
Well, we told you we did our Saturday chat a couple days early because we were traveling. So our first stop was a place called Peggy Sue's Diner on I-15
in Baker.
In Baker.
Yeah,
He knows better.
just outside of Barstow.
On the way to Vegas.
Yeah.
So we had a nice night, visited there. We had dinner and then breakfast there the next morning. The parking lot actually did not get as full as we expected it to.
No.
So that was quick and easy. And then it was quick and easy to get to Vegas from Peggy Sue's. It wasn't a very far drive. And where were we going to stay? Originally, we had planned on after we
in Vegas?
Yeah, in
Vegas.
Vegas.
That was Desert Sands RV Resort. I researched, found this great looking website, read all the reviews on Yelp. There was one or two that only had 1 star, but most of them had 3.5, 4 stars. I thought, it's pretty good. They got a super duper slick website.
So we got there, and there's no real definitive sign that tells you where you're entering the resort and where to check in. You know how most of them have, stop here, check in, all that. No, not this. So you're weaving around through, and we parked in between a couple of rows at like a V, and then Tom went in looking for the place where you would check in. It was a Saturday morning.
It was a mess. They're closed on weekends. There's no check-in on weekends. Their check-in desk is actually closed. They're open 8 to 4 Monday through Friday. That's the only time you can really check in. If you come after hours or on the weekend, you're supposed to check in with the cook, who's flipping burgers and frying up eggs in their little restaurant area inside. So I had to go talk to the cook. She says, I'll be with you in just a minute. You checking in? I said, yeah. And she says, let me flip these burgers. I'll be right there. I'm thinking, okie dokie.
And that's all we're going to tell you about that because we have a video coming up about it. It's in our Las Vegas video that'll be coming up. Yeah. So, make this story shorter because you're going to see the video in a few days. We ended up going to Las Vegas RV Resort where we had stayed at for 2 years ago. We stayed there when we went to the ACMs.
Really nice place.
Only
really,
$4 more.
Really clean place.
Big difference.
24-hour security.
Yeah.
So you'll see that video.
Yes. Oh, going back to where we just were at Bear Mountain.
In Bakersfield.
In Bakersfield. We, because we stayed there for a month, you pay for your electricity. Well, we tried our best to use our solar electricity. And when we were there in November, December, our power bill was what, like $90?
$90.
$90.
That was before we had solar up.
This time, and with turning everything off and being really conservative even when we use the electricity,
$26.
thumbs up.
And we ran the air conditioner a couple days because it was hot in Bakersfield.
Yeah, got to the 95 a couple days. So once again, thank you, Becky and Myron.
Oh my gosh.
You have saved us so much money.
You guys are incredible. Canucks on Wheels. Look up their blog. Maybe that'll kick Becky in the butt to keep it up to date.
Becky! So speaking of Becky and Myron, surprise!
We go to Vegas not knowing, because we had plans to be in Vegas. They're like, after we stayed at Las Vegas RV Resort while we're there, we find out they're like a stone's throw away from us in another RV park.
Yes, they were staying just up the road. And I didn't even know, I had kind of lost track of where they were because they're traveling, inching their way back up home to Saskatchewan. And so when she said that they were there, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to see you. I have to see you. So we were fortunate enough to get to visit with them 3 times. So yay, we got more hugs. Yeah, we really gonna miss you guys. And
So we were in Vegas for the ACM happenings. We saw some friends on Friday, or we got there Saturday. So we saw them Saturday afternoon, spent some time with them Saturday evening, and then Sunday morning did the same thing.
yeah, so it was nice. We didn't do all the things that we normally do when we're there. We just we wanted to just stay low key, so we bumped into who we bumped into. We didn't really make any arrangements. We were invited to 2 different things, and we went to those, and that was good. That was cool. We enjoyed it. It was nice. We didn't get to visit with all of our friends that we know that were there or that live in Las Vegas, but we will be back.
Yes.
So we're sorry to anybody that we missed in Vegas. But so after ACMs, we stayed a couple extra days down in Vegas, and that was we needed to check out some places for boondocking in the area so that we don't always have to stay at an RV resort.
I used to live in Vegas 20 plus years ago and was only out to the Lake Mead area one time. So I thought, let's go out there and check out the boondocking areas. They've got some really good ones from looking at maps and online reviews and things like that.
Yeah,
so
you had researched it.
we went out there. We took a drive out just in the truck and found, a few places here and there. There's a lot of places that's not accessible due to how low our rig does sit to the ground. But
or bumpy
very
roads.
washboardy roads. But for the most part, we did find some decent places that we could get out there, and I used my old man pass and got in free.
Yeah, because it's a national recreation area. So your America the Beautiful National Parks Pass works there.
Yeah.
For a discount anyway.
And you just pull over and park at the designated camping areas, and you've got, is it 7 days?
Yes.
7 days inside that park. That you
in the
camp.
spots that we saw anyway, there were 7 days.
Yeah,
they also have some campgrounds and some RV parks there, but that is an additional charge. Whereas if you boondock, it's no charge in different areas. So it was really pretty up there.
Yeah.
We didn't go all the way around. We just went, partial way. And
very nice.
It was very nice of you looking at.
I'm looking at the snow on the mountain. It got cold here last night.
Got a little chilly. We used lots of blankies.
We go to bed last night at 60 in here. This morning, and I had the furnace set, even on the solar, to come on if it got to 50 in here. And sure enough, it got to 50 and the furnace kicked on this morning before sunrise.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking out the window right now. This one doesn't have it. This mountain, it's got snow on the top of it.
Yep, little teeny tiny bit. It rained.
It rained quite a bit last night.
Oh, the wind yesterday was so bad.
30
so
mile an
bad.
hour winds with 50 plus gusts through this canyon that we're staying in. It was horrendous.
Crazy. We were like, oh.
But we've been through 100 mile an hour winds in this before in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
It was heavier then, though. We had a lot more stuff in it.
That's true. We've kind of got rid of some of your stuff.
Okay, moving on. Anyway, so that was a nice couple of hours that we went for a drive looking, and then we took you back through desert sands.
Yeah,
and
on
did
the video
all that.
that's coming out.
It's on that video that's coming
Then
out.
we went to dinner with my best friend Jay.
We love you, Jay. Thank you so much for a delicious dinner.
Mwah! Oh, that was such a delicious meal. Oh my gosh.
It's always so much fun getting together with you. We really enjoy your company a lot. Nora's Italian cuisine.
It's on West Flamingo in Las Vegas, and it is incredible.
Really good. It's a standalone restaurant. You don't have to go through a casino.
Actually,
very nice.
Actually, the service was pitiful and the food was horrible. You don't want to go there. We don't want it to get too crowded.
That's terrible to say. It was wonderful. The service was amazing. I even let our little bus guy, who was who we saw most of the time, taking care of us, and I actually let him take my plate of leftovers to box. I never do that. I don't let anybody take my food away from me. You bring me the box.
Yeah.
Anybody else like that, or is it just me?
It really was a great place, you
Yeah.
know.
And then we had those leftovers. Our
Oh.
first night here boondocking. So we're boondocking. I mean, and there's no cell service and no internet.
and
Nothing.
that's part of
Nothing.
that's part of the one of the next videos coming up is us here
Yep.
and showing you where we are.
Yep.
And
But we
stuff
had
like
fine
that.
dining. No cell service and no internet. But we had fine dining and wine. And you'll see that on an upcoming video.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have no viewer questions because we can't access the internet, and somebody
Didn't prepare.
did not prepare
I'm
and
so
write
sorry.
them down
I
before we got here. So
should have done that. I should have planned ahead. But I didn't. I'm
and
so sorry.
you'll be watching this video Saturday afternoon, and we'll upload it Saturday morning as we're on our way to Pahrump, because that's where we're going to be for the next 10 days.
Okay, so you just gave it up that this is not Saturday morning.
Okay.
Because that's tomorrow morning. We said this is our Saturday coffee chat, but it's not Saturday morning once again. And you just let it out of the bag. It is tomorrow, though. We're getting closer.
I'm confused.
Tomorrow's another travel day, so.
It's not Saturday?
Oh, boy. Well, out here with no phone and no date and no time, who knows when it is?
All I know is the sun comes up over there, the sun goes down over there, and we're right in this canyon in these mountains, and we only have like 7 hours of daylight.
That's true, too. Thank goodness for the generator, huh?
It's really not Saturday?
No, honey. If it were Saturday, we should be getting our rear and gear and getting things ready to go. That's tomorrow.
Okay. Is this just coffee?
It's just coffee, yeah. Maybe you need something else. But now that the wind has died down here, we hope to get a little bit of video here. We could not get any. It was just so windy.
Yeah, we'll take the camera out, do some shooting today outside, because it's perfectly still out right now.
Yeah,
It's
so you'll
very-
see this video that we're doing right now before you'll see our video of our boondocking here.
That's
So,
because this is the Saturday chat.
yeah.
Because it's Saturday. No? I'm confused.
It was pretty quiet, but something that's good to know is we're about almost 6 miles up Level Canyon Road and it's a paved road, which is nice.
Yeah.
And then we just, found a spot. We're stupid, we're still learning how to pick spots. No wind cover. We had the wind coming at our back. At least it wasn't broadsiding us, right? So that we did okay there. But it is nice to know that it's a paved road, and we've seen rangers and cops going up and down the road. And there's a little tiny bit of traffic, not a lot, to where it's really busy here.
Half a dozen cars in 2.5 days.
Yep, we've got a neighbor parking over there in a van.
Way back in a little crevice.
Yep, they were able to get theirs in there. But otherwise, it's been really quiet.
Yep.
Another thing that's kind of interesting is we're, about a half an hour, 40 minutes from Las Vegas.
Uh-huh.
When you look out our window over there at night, the sky is lit up.
I really thought being out here this far away from Vegas, I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought. I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought.
He needs more of that coffee, I think. What do you think? Wow.
I expected pitch dark. And I went outside the other night at 8 or 9 o'clock, and I opened the door and I'm like, wow, why is it so bright out here?
He's like, you got to come see this.
Because I really wanted to see a night sky out here in the desert, and all I saw was Vegas lights in the distance.
Pretty bright.
So
Pretty bright. And especially when it's cloudy. It lights up those clouds. And
it was kind of shocking.
yep. So, we're trying to get we finished up some spring cleaning while we've been here.
Yep.
You've been working on
That's
some
it.
videos.
Mhm.
We have electricity because of our solar
Yep.
and the generator.
Yep. Needed the generator yesterday because it was pretty cloudy during the day, and then, like I said, it rained most of last night. Today, though, bright blue, sunshiny skies, no generator needed. We're making power.
We're not doing it. We're not doing anything. It's the sun and all of that fancy equipment that Becky told you to get.
Yeah. That it?
Yep. I think so. And we're sorry again that we don't have any viewer responses. Next Saturdays will probably be longer because we'll have a lot of catching up to do.
Or it'll
I
just
did-
be viewer responses.
That could be too. We did, I did answer some before we headed out here. So some of you got your answers. We do really try to answer them all there on YouTube. And we're sorry if you don't comment on YouTube and you do it on Facebook. Tom posts to so many
Different Facebook
different
groups.
groups.
I kind of
It's
lose
hard.
track, and I should be writing down when I post to a group.
We need to keep a list
But if
right here.
If you asked a question on a Facebook group, re-ask it on the YouTube page that the video's on. That way we'll make sure that we verbally answer your question.
Right. Yes.
Okay. It's
Okay.
Saturday's over now.
Thank you for joining us for our Saturday coffee chat. Please let us know if you have any questions. Ask them here on YouTube. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up.
Share the video out if you liked it. If
Yeah.
not, chuck it.
Say,
Make-
okay, thing, I liked it. Bye-bye.
Make sure you click the little bell. Get notified when we put up a new video. Which again is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and every once in a while you get a bonus video like you did yesterday.
Woo-woo! That's what everybody wants is bonus us. Cheers.
Cheers. See ya!
Here you go, babe.
It doesn't look like eggs and bacon to me. Ugh.